Hi, my name is Barry Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our Ford Transit Custom and then take you for a ride in it. First I'll tell you a little bit more. It's a Ford Transit Custom 2.2 TDCi 290 L2H1 Limited. It's 2016 on a 16 plate. Now there's no VAT on this, so basically it's 20% cheaper to somebody who's not VAT registered. So it's an absolute bargain, especially if somebody's wanting to convert it to a camper van and they're a private person. The mileage is 53,558. It's one registered owner. The MOT is until the 9th of the 6th, 2020. It was last serviced the 1st of February 2019 at 44,387 miles, so not due a service yet. Pretty economical, but of course this depends upon what your cargo is, but I'm assuming these figures are when the vehicle's empty. Urban 38.7, extra-urban 42.8, combined is 40.9. It's a 123 brake horsepower 16 valve engine. The height of the vehicle is 1976 millimeters, width is 2,290 millimeters, and the length is 5,339 millimeters. This is a long wheelbase, and they are like well, let's just say they're very rare. It's a Euro 5 engine as well. Before I take you around it, I'll just show you under the bonnet. It's the Ford opening, so it's the intercatch inside, it's the key. Turn it one way, then the other to release it. And as you can see underneath there, it's really nice and tidy. The front bumper here, we've got the parking sensors at the bottom. Vehicle's a lovely colour. It makes a big change from just white. I'm going to have to be careful here because I video here every day, and every day it's been raining, so it's a bit muddy. I'll just we've got power folding door mirrors, 5-spoke alloy wheels, the body coloured side protectors, mud flaps, the side loading door. Oops, losing my foot in there. We've got a load through here for ladders or longer objects, just a kind of a little flap that you pull up, and it gives you the extra length under the passenger seat. Oof. Twin solid rear doors, open out like so, or just pull that lever there and they'll open flat, allowing easy access up to a loading bay or to a forklift truck. I'll just actually, so I don't cause an obstruction, just click that back there, and then here we go. I'm going to get shot for this. Muddy footprints, but bags of room in here, and put that back up, close it, just take you for a ride. Oh, reversing sensors and also a tow bar there. There's also, that's where the reversing camera is, so if you are towing a trailer or anything, or a caravan, you can see where you're reversing up to. It's really, really handy. Lovely van, really, really useful. Longer than the normal one, so plenty of room in it, and I'll just take you for a ride. Proper keys, 2 keys. There we go. We've also got a proper service book, and it's stamped. So there you go, 18th of 5th 2017, 19,920. at 4A Motor Group, 22nd 11th 2017, 29,223. 4A Motor Group, 1st of 2nd 2019, 44,387. C. Heckford car repairs, and it's done 53,560 miles. Now the first thing I must show you while I remember. Now how good is that? That should be standard on all cars, without a doubt. What a fantastic addition, idea, whatever you want to call it. Reversing camera in the mirror. This has also got front and rear reversing sensors as well, but that just makes it. We've got a bulkhead here, and you can see anything behind you. Like when you pull up behind a van anywhere, and it says, "If you can't see my mirrors, I can't see you." Well, that's the case. But you've got a direct view of the towing hitch as well. So if you are coupling anything up, reversing up to it in a van is unless you've got somebody waving you on, it would be a nightmare. So this is absolutely ideal. So I'll just take you for a ride in it, and we've got the handbrake here, which I like to see on Fords. Quite a few vehicles have the handbrake there, and as you're getting out, you do yourself an injury. So actually, I'm going to put my sunglasses on. So 6-speed box, great. Oh, we've also got a heated seat here. I'll just put that on, see how it gets on. And we've got that there. If there's only two of you, you can have a little picnic table between you, and 2 cup holders there, along with all the other cup holders. One there, a big flask holder there, one down there, one there, and one on the other side. So we've got. I'll try and do all these while I'm not driving. That seat's getting hot already. Here we go. Height and reach adjustable steering wheel. Right. And my other favourite accessory. Nice clean cab. It was nice and clean in the back until I went in there with my muddy boots. But I'll have to give that a wipe over before anybody back at the garage sees it and goes ballistic. Anything for an easy life, as I always say. Great Ford gearbox. These vans are just a pleasure to drive, really. Let's see, can I get further back or further down? Yeah, I'm going down there a little bit. I noticed before when I was photographing it that the seat was quite high up. So there you go. Right, all the way back, that's it. No, I won't do the steering wheel while we're driving. Making YouTube videos is really good, but it's like being nagged by 500 wives. If you do one thing wrong on a test drive, everybody piles in and tells you sit too far back, you shouldn't move your steering wheel. And I'm not really a person that likes being nagged. Somebody's taking a detour across the roundabout there again. There you go. What fantastic handling for a van. I did mean to bring my tape measure out as well and measure in the back, and completely forgot all about it. I should really put one in my camera bag, which I'll try and remember. Okay, just get comfortable. Right, so we've got power folding door mirrors as well. No, they won't fold down at speed, but when we pull up, if we get a chance, I'll try and show you. We'll cut a bit of video in. Got CD radio, got Bluetooth hands-free, Bluetooth audio streaming. Let's just see.
Denies murder.
So that's the radio with knock auxiliary. So great sound as well. It helps with having the bulkhead. You get it's quicker to warm up, quicker to cool down with the air conditioning, which is also fitted to this vehicle, and your tunes sound better, not so hollow and tinny. It's nice and warm in here already. Got the bulkhead here. There's a couple of coat hangers there as well. It's really like being in perhaps a Focus. The dashboard looks pretty much the same. Steering wheel's the same, multifunction steering wheel. Got all your controls on here. Voice activation. You've got your cruise control there. Telephone controls there. I'm not sure who'll be faster, the Seat Ibiza Ecomotive or the big wagon. It's the Seat. It's got the resin coating in the back for the floor. Nice, easy mop out, easy clean, brush out, whatever. It's the floor isn't scuffed up. Strange choice to go in the outside lane when you drive like that. Chucked a log on now. He's smoking. Could have done with these lights changing, so I could show the mirrors, but it might do it if I just drop below 30 miles an hour. There's nothing behind me, so I'll just slow down here. My driving position will be worse than normal because with the headrest being in the middle, the only place I can get my camera is not in the middle but over to this side. So I'm trying to do it so that you've not got a shot down the nothing here again, down the side of my head. There you go, we're doing less than 30, so power folding door mirrors. Got a rev counter on the left. Again, a rev counter in a van. You were lucky if you got anything at one time. And now you've got all this and air conditioning. 70 miles an hour there. Let's just see, is that switching on? Can't remember. Oh, there. Set miles per hour. Standby. So we'll set. That's it. Chap there looks like his exhaust dropped off. Get it to 70. That's 70. Right, I couldn't see before, but that's the car coming up on my. You know, if you had any sense, you'd know that I wasn't going to run into the back of that lorry and that I would need to pull out. And is it an empty lane there? You could have moved over, but no. So 60 miles an hour. That's resume and cancel. There we go. So we're in 6th gear now. Doing 1750 revs. Nice and quiet. With it being a long wheelbase, it feels a little bit bouncier, but there's no weight in the back. See, now that's what proper drivers do. No, I can't get in because this lorry's pulled up behind me. Go on. Electric windows here, left and right. Nice big mirrors. They've also got kind of convex mirrors at the bottom, so you can see down here when you pull up at the traffic lights or whatever, and there's a motorcyclist down there, you can see them and you don't cut him up. Or again on the motorway. It's a nice, if I remember to cut that shot in, he was in my blind spot for a second, but not down there. So that's a really good idea too. Great heater. I'm going to have to turn that down. 12-volt plug socket. The bench seats. I don't know why anybody'd go on a motorway and do 60 miles an hour and hold everybody else up. Unless, of course, they've seen their 56 miles an hour fuel economy. Disadvantage of the resin floor is if you've got camera bags in the back, they tend to slide all over the place. Especially when you want to go around corners like this. There we go, look at that. A heated front screen as well, which along with the reversing camera in the mirror, the heated front screen should definitely be made standard in all cars, along with probably front and rear dash cams. Instead they put iPads here. Look at that. What a gearbox. They are really, I think, the best van on the market. It would be nice if they made them more secure, I have to say. Stuck behind these two now, and the cyclist just on our test track. Don't want to meet a lorry coming around there when I'm just overtaking a cyclist. Look at that. Transit in front, a nearly new one, like a high roof one. I also need to apologise for the last couple of videos. That camera that I'm pointing at is the new GoPro Max. It's just come out. I pre-ordered it. It's a 360 camera and it's absolutely useless. I've got the old Fusion, which is pretty good. That has a mind of its own. It spins round, up and down, makes it look like you're on the sea, and makes the vehicle you're driving look like a clown's car. So I'm waiting to hear from GoPro to take it back, because it's, as I say, it's rubbish, and very, very disappointed. But it just seems to be these days that people release things because you can now update things over, over Wi-Fi and so on. They just put things out on the market that aren't finished. It's a big rascal. Don't pull out, don't pull out, don't pull out. Okay, I'll finish the drive there. Lovely, lovely vehicle this. Be an ideal camper van conversion. Don't forget there's no VAT. So if you're not VAT registered, it's coming to you 20% cheaper than another one would do. So it's an absolute bargain. Wow, look at that. The stalk. I wonder if it's just dropped a baby off. Hopefully not. Not mine.